Okay, underway manufacturers, qualified P9 with a 2 minute 12 second .332 qualifying lap. A little bit slower than my best at 2 minutes 11.542. But anyway, it is what it is. So we get a good start. We pick up a spot before the first corner, or at the first corner. As you all know, very twisty through this part of the circuit. It's hard to sort of really make any pass, or feels like you're not making any ground. And then it all goes pear-shaped. So we're now at the back of the field. So it had started raining. I came in at lap 13. A lot of others had come in early. I thought maybe rain might go away. I might get an advantage. But the pit crew forgot to pack wet and intermediate tyres. So I sat the rest of the race out. So Yujiro was the winner from Japan, followed by little pink car here, which started last in the race, so good effort. Supercat, another Japanese, M. Whitaker in P6. This is assuming they'll all get through these corners. Speedy Kiwi in 9th. Very heavily populated by Japanese drivers. Comforted by the fact that Key Fierce was having trouble on this track as well. He had a couple of spins and offs like me. And likewise with Ancient Driver. Oh, he stuck it out on hard, so brave effort. So rank both Key and Ancient as pretty good drivers, so I felt like I was in good company for marking up this race. Just a passenger. So went and had a cup of tea and came back for the second race, hoping for a little bit better. Okay, here we are with race 2, P5 qualifying this time, with a better qualifying, nearly my fastest at 2 minutes 11.577. So I was reasonably hopeful that I have a better showing in this one. The annoying thing about the first race was it was a really good points earned. This one, not too bad. I thought if I can finish around where I've started, I'd be really happy. So, a bit of argy-bargy up in front, between P4 and 3. Nothing too serious. I got the Camel driver behind me, followed by Major Laser Cruiser, Highland Runner, Ayrton, Celsonic, Taku. The list goes on. A lot of Japanese drivers. Ghost Ninja brings up the rear. extra care with the throttle, make sure that we don't loop the car like we did last time. So where's my tyre? Got Sio behind me. Sam in front, they're starting to break away a little bit. But Sio forgets where his brake pedal is. To me that looked like a deliberate action. It's punted me and around we go. By the time we get reverse and get going again, we are last again. Majorly pissed off. And was looking forward to seeing this replay to see who it was. So up front we've got two Japanese Hong Kong driver, SRCN. Then Cruiser's got past Major Laser. Sounds like someone's off here. Looks like CR went off. So Swift I've raced plenty of times in the daily races. Know what his driving style's like. So he got a bit crossed up in that corner. Not ideal to be on the inside for this turn. Managed to be able to get in front. And then he does his typical action, nudges me wide. So up in front we've got Ghost Nismo, FK. Minivan in front there, SRCN is in recovery mode. Highland Runner, Ayrton, the Major Lasers up in 6 with Cruiser in front at 5. And then my mate. So Sam's a fair way up the road a little bit. Top 3. Chemo is someone I raced last week in the last round. So the Jag driver's got a nice little lead there. Surprises me that's not a penalty out there. I'm glad it's not, because I've been out there myself. The rest of the field piling through here. We've caught up to Ghost Nismo. Got Swift behind me and Calsonic's a fair way back. Okay, we jumped ahead a few laps here into pit 11, lap 11. You can see a couple have gone to wets and intermediates. It is raining. A couple of brave soldiers on hard still. Not a bad strategy, but it is going to get heavier. So the top three are on hards. Intermediates here. Intermediates. Sam's on wets. Swift's on hard still. Real mixture of tyre selection there. I decided to put on full wets, and I hate racing in the wets. And then Inland Runner is on intermediates. So you can see a fair bit of water there now. Ghost Nismo's parked it. Comes back on track now. Looks like some of the other hard tyre runners are now coming into the pits. And I got this guy catching me, so he's obviously quicker to be on intermediates than the wets, or he just handles the wet conditions a lot better than me. Nismo's just limping home. So Cruiser and Laser are doing very well actually to be on hard. So this Japanese driver and the Jag is on the intermediates, as is the Camel driver. Sam's got his hands full with Chemo. Oh, he's gone. And Swift, followed by FK. Calsonic gets past Chemo. Chemo also gets passed by SCR or SRC. So running around at 13 here. Still got in Highland Runner behind me. Ghost Nismo finally got to the pits and got some intermediates on. Jag has just gone past Cruiser. Cruises into the pits, as is Major Laser. Sadly this guy is now in P2. Sam's also on wets, is in P3. SRC's had a pretty good recovery back to P4. Chemo after his spin is back into P5. Cruiser's back out. Obviously crossed the pit line with that 3-second penalty. That's going to hurt him. So he's gone to intermediates. laser didn't go in, he's still circulating on hards. Obviously likes the wet conditions. Slip sliding around here. So interesting finish between myself and Highland Runner. Someone else has gone off there. I think it might have been Swift. So very cautious approach by myself here. This is part of the track that got wet first and was always tricky each lap. This guy makes a dive here. Sends me off into the grass. And takes off. Very hard to get traction after you've been on the wet grass. Very heavy rain now, so I'm hoping that my tyres will be a little bit better. Got Swift behind me after that off. He came up a lot closer, as did all these guys. P1's got a great lead over P2. Likewise back to P3 and 4. And SRC's come up to P5, so it's a pretty good effort. Cruisers hanging in there at P6, followed by Minivan, Ayrton, Highland Runner, and then myself and Swift. The leader's very gingerly through there. As is everyone, very wet. It's now the wettest part of the track there. Chemo's had it off on the sweeper. So the whole track now is under quite heavy rainfall. Here's our leader, you can't even see a car behind him. On this final lap, by the time I came around, there was a bit of a dry line forming. see it there now. Cruiser's having all sorts of trouble there. He's being passed by minivan, and looks like Ayrton might get him as well. So jump forward to the front of the pack here. Japanese driver. Slip slide, we've got very slippery there. Comes across, takes P1. Sayo gets up for P2. Chemo's recovered into P3. Very, very slippery here now. Sam in for 4, minivan for 5, Cruiser's gone around, lets Ayrton through. Cruiser's going to reverse across the line, is he? SCR gets in there, Cruiser gets in P8 backwards. So here I am with Highland, myself. He got me here previous lap around. And we crossed the line like that, wildly. And the other two are a fair way back on the track now.